There's one simple habit that can skyrocket your chances of landing a cloud job, and this is a trick that I see most cloud beginners overlook. The best part is that anyone can do this, but if you're not doing it, you could be losing out on incredible opportunities. Curious? Stick with me because I'm about to reveal the game changing secret that kickstarted my cloud career, and it's a lot easier than you might think. I'm going to ask you a simple question to help set the stage. At this moment, how often do you apply for cloud jobs? Once a week? Once a month? Or do you only apply when you feel motivated? Here's the thing, if you're not applying for cloud jobs every day, you're really holding yourself back. Now, I'm not talking about sending out the odd application here and there. I mean making it a daily habit, just like brushing your teeth or grabbing your morning coffee. Years ago, when I was trying to land my first cloud job, I made it a point to apply for 10 to 20 jobs every single day. It wasn't easy and it took a lot of time and dedication, but it really paid off. That daily habit opened up the door to new opportunities that kickstarted my entire career. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why applying daily can be the game changer you need to break into the cloud industry. Hi, I'm Fayomi, a senior solutions architect with over 7 years of experience in the cloud industry. I'm also the creator of Cloud Career Mentor, where I help aspiring tech professionals like you get jobs in the cloud industry. Now, let's get into it. The first reason you should be applying for cloud jobs every day is that tech jobs get filled really quickly. Companies in the cloud industry are constantly hiring, but they're also filling those positions just as quickly. That's why applying daily can be the difference between landing your dream cloud job or missing out entirely. Let's break this down. The cloud industry is massive and growing rapidly and always evolving. Companies are scaling, launching new projects, and constantly looking for skilled talents to fill the gaps. But here's the catch. Positions don't stay open for long. Sometimes, a day or two after the job is posted online, companies have already shortlisted candidates and sent out offer letters. I want you to think about this. If you're only applying for jobs, let's say once a week, how many opportunities are you letting slip through your fingers? How many positions have already been filled by the time you get around to hitting that submit button on your application? One of the students in my cloud mentoring program shared a story that really struck with me. She told me about a cloud position that she saw posted on a Monday, and it was the perfect role for her, aligned with her skills, her career goals, and everything she wanted. The problem is, by Friday, the position was already gone. The position had been filled. Now imagine if you're someone who only checks your job posts or applies for jobs every Saturday. By the time you get around to hitting that submit button, that golden opportunity could have already been snatched away by somebody else. The cloud industry moves quickly. The sooner you act, the better your chances of standing out. By applying every day, you stay sharp. Think of it like working out. Each application helps to refine your resume, boost your confidence. It also keeps you in the mindset of persistence, which is essential in any field. The cloud industry, like any other industry in the tech sector, requires patience and persistence. Don't let hesitation or fear hold you back. Even if you only apply to 1 job a day, that's 30 opportunities in a month to land your next cloud role. That's 30 chances to say, this could be the one. But I generally recommend applying for 10 to 20 jobs a day to improve your odds and give yourself the best chance of being called for an interview. In the fast-paced world of cloud technology, consistency is everything. By making daily applications part of your routine, you give yourself a real shot of standing out and landing that dream job. So why wait? Start today and get yourself in the game before the next opportunity passes you by. Now, let's move on to the next reason why you should apply for jobs every day. The reason is that applying every day means your resume remains at the top of the recruiter's pile and on top of mind. Let's be real. When a company posts a job, they often get hundreds or even thousands of applications. But if you apply on day 1, your resume is more likely to land at the top of the pile. Think about it. Would you rather be one of the first 10 applicants to a job or applicant number 1000? Why? Because employers are often reviewing resumes as they come in. If you're among the first applicants, you're much more likely to catch their attention. Companies don't want to sift through thousands of resumes. They want to find the right candidate quickly. The sooner you apply, the more likely your resume will stand out before the flood of applications starts rolling in. Think of it like this. Applying every day means you're more likely to be among the first applicants for any given role. Just like in any competitive industry, the early bird gets the worm. You get in front of the decision makers before the flood of applications comes in. You can be the candidate they remember, the one who applied first and showed real enthusiasm. Imagine this. If you're an employer looking at resumes, the first 10 you see are fresh and haven't been buried under the piles of others. By the time you hit applicant number 1000, you're probably feeling a bit overwhelmed and the quality of your review might drop. After all, the sheer volume of applicants means you can't give each of them as much attention as you'd like. You really don't want your resume getting lost in the sea of applications. So remember this, early applications can put you in the best position possible. Apply every day, stay on top, and make sure you're always among the first to be considered. That's how you stay ahead in the cloud industry and land that job. If you want to break into the cloud industry and are confused about what technology to learn or what roadmap to follow to land that dream cloud job, I've got something for you. I've created a free guide called The 3 Simple Steps to Your First Cloud Job. In this guide, I'll walk you through a proven formula and framework that will make landing that first cloud job easier and quicker. Download it now, link is in the description below. And again, make sure you give this video a like if you're enjoying it, if you're gaining value from what I'm saying. Now let's get back into it. The final reason why you need to be applying for cloud jobs daily is that it helps to build good habits. When you create a routine of applying every day, you're not just working towards the goal of landing a job, you're cultivating the habit of consistent efforts. This daily commitments help you to stay organized, disciplined, and on track. It becomes part of your process, and that consistency can really set you apart from others who are not as dedicated. By applying every day, you build a habit that keeps you in the game, even when the outcome isn't immediately clear. It's all about the difference between being a process-oriented person and a goal-oriented person. Now let me explain the differences. A person with a goal-oriented mindset focuses on the end result, in this case, landing a job. Now, while goals are important, they can sometimes feel really distant or unattainable, especially when progress seems slow. You might get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, and that's when frustration can set in. On the other hand, someone with a process-oriented mindset focuses on the actions that they can control every day. In this case, it's applying for jobs daily. By shifting your focus away from the goal-oriented to the process-oriented, you stop stressing about when you land a job and instead embrace the actions that get you closer to it every day. Every resume you send, every application you submit is a step in the right direction, and those small efforts begin to compound over time. Now, what happens when you stick to a process and make it a part of your daily routine? Because it's not just about showing up, it's also about building momentum, feeling progress, and even staying motivated even when the results take time. For me, I used to wake up every morning and make it my mission to apply for jobs. I treated it as part of my routine. No excuses, just a daily task that I needed to do. And this mindset helped me to stay consistent over time. I saw the results, and I think if you apply this principle, you can feel the results too. I want to share a great example of how building this habit works. One of the students in my cloud mentoring program was applying consistently, even through December, when most people assume that there are no job opportunities going and most people stop applying because of the holiday period. But she didn't stop. She kept applying day in, day out, and guess what? Her persistence paid off. On December 24th, Christmas Eve, she actually got a cloud job offer. This shows that applying daily can make all the difference. While others stopped applying, she stayed in the game. Her focus on the process and her habit of applying daily made sure she didn't miss out on an opportunity when it came up. It's about understanding that your efforts compound over time and your consistency will eventually pay off. So let me ask you, are you going to stop applying just because it feels tough? Or are you going to build on that habit and keep applying and trust the process? Make applying a daily habit, and soon enough, those small steps will lead to big rewards. If she can do it, then trust me, you can too. I know I've talked about the importance of applying consistently to break into the cloud industry, But if you really want to get the attention of recruiters, you also need to have hands-on experience with multiple cloud technologies like Linux, AWS, CI/CD, and more. If you're ready to follow a well-structured and easy to understand program that helps you build those high-quality projects with those technologies that employers are looking out for, then I recommend you head over to cloudcareermentor.com, where we help you build over 20 high-quality projects to improve your portfolio. Need help crafting a resume that attracts the attention of recruiters? We've got you covered. Want to learn how to impress hiring managers in your interviews? We'll guide you every step of the way. Join our program today at cloudcareermentor.com. Link is in the description below. Let me ask you a question. Do you find it difficult to motivate yourself to study consistently? Do you feel like other commitments always get in the way? Do you find yourself getting distracted every time you try to get some cloud work done? If you want to break into the tech industry, it's important that you spend a lot of time learning new skills and improving yourselves every day, because this is how you stand out from all the other applicants and land that dream job you've been looking for. So if you find it difficult finding the time to study, or you find it difficult motivating yourself, check out this video I made, which is like my top motivation tips, where I explain the strategies that help me to commit an hour a day to learning new skills. This is what helped me to become good enough to break into the cloud industry. Now, I'm sure you'll get a ton of value from this episode, so give it a watch, and I'll see you in the next video.